Thank you all for coming. Today, we're going to discuss an event that took place a few days ago. I know many of you were there, but for those who weren't, I will fill you in. Okul hosted a ball at the newly built event hall. At this ball, it was revealed that Okul had prepared something for us that was beyond reprehensible. She opened a curtain to reveal Belios, strapped to an electric chair. On the stage were two levers, and Okul claimed that one lever would deliver a lethal shock, and the other would set Belios free. Okul accused Belios of attempted murder towards a child, and she then called Freya to the stage and forced her to flick a lever by threatening to kill Belios if Freya did not participate in Okul's twisted game. Freya, under duress and with deliberation from the other guests at the gathering, decided to flick a lever that resulted in the death of Belios. Further examination of the event hall revealed that both levers were rigged to deliver a lethal shock. Not only was this display of barbarism sadistic and unforgivable, but it was also meant to result in the guaranteed death of a fellow citizen of Solace. I am here to tell you, this will not stand. Okul is officially being declared a public enemy of Solace in the same manner that Eclipse is. She represents a clear threat to the safety of our planet. She has been left to accumulate too much power, and now it is being used to commit unlawful acts. Anyone caught aiding Okul will be considered a traitor. Okul has done nothing but sow fear and doubt since she arrived. These acts alone warrant nothing but strong debate. But the events of the ball have made it clear that she did not level any criticism towards the leadership here on Solace in good faith. Okul simply aims to grab more power. If you choose to follow Okul now, I just ask that you consider that she may do to you what she did to Belios. We have a justice system here on Solace. Okul claimed that Belios had committed crimes that were later revealed to be false accusations. This should have been heard before a court on Solace, not in a ballroom of horrors. Anyone with information on the whereabouts of Okul is asked to please speak up so that we may bring her to justice. I have nothing further to say on this topic, so if there are any questions, feel free to line up in the aisle and I will address you each in turn. Hello, what's your question?
Will there, because I do not believe there is currently, be a set of written laws rather than, like, I know we have laws on Solus, but will they ever be in a written form that people can look over? Because I don't believe we currently have that.
To my knowledge, the judicial branch is currently working on a written set of laws, but this form of punishment is certainly on the list of things that would not be considered legal.
Well, yeah, any civilization would say murder is not allowed, especially when you're taking the law into your own hands. That is my question, though.
Hello, Gatsby. Oh, Magos, my
bad. Okay. Magos.
I'm looking at.
So?
Lock in.
Since the hospital is currently being filled up by all the injured people of Solace, may I request that we get more room for these individuals, and possibly more in the future?
Tower Hospital.
After the meeting, I will meet with the Keepers of Solace to discuss that. I think that's a good idea.
Right, thank you for your time.
Hello.
So, if y'all guys had y'all suspicions about this whole event, how come you guys didn't look more forward and more into it?
We didn't have suspicions about the event beyond just thinking that Okul might do something dubious. Up until this point, she hasn't really done anything too drastic, with the exception of that search party that she led to go find Eclipse that I think was completely reckless. But up until this point, she hadn't shown malice in this fashion. All she's really done is, like I stated earlier, sow fear and doubt, which those aren't really causes to be concerned about, potential criminal acts that someone might take.
Yeah, spreading concern and doubt, I don't believe are really criminal offenses.
Hello, Truffle.
Hello.
What's your question?
this is not so much a question, more so an announcement I would like to make to the general public. If not to clear myself of any guilt, then to at least clear my conscience.
That's ominous.
I was in the HOE, although I have now left for very obvious reasons. I sadly don't have any information about Okul's location or about anything else she's planning. The only real thing I was privy to before it had happened was that search party that had happened a week ago. I should probably get back to the hospital, but I just want to say that.
Okay, thank you for coming and sharing that with us. Hello, Frost.
Hi. Do we have a police force or something like that?
We do not have a formal police force. The judicial branch of Solace is newly formed, so this is all sort of in the works. I was working with Eleanor before she left on the mission to come up with some guidelines and put together a sort of police agency, but that is going to be much further down the line.
Okay. Because I was
For the time being, sorry, I cut you off. What did you say?
I was going to say my faction could help provide that.
Okay, we can definitely get into talks about that. But I would like to say that in the meantime, while we don't have a formal police force, all members of Solace with information or who would like to volunteer are encouraged to do so.
All right.
Yes, comment.
So, what about the other members of HOE? If Okul is wanted, what about, should we, I believe personally we should give them a chance to leave, but what if they still continue to back up Okul?
So, I've thought about this a lot, and from what I can see, in the way that I view things, the only people who should be charged with any sort of criminal act are the people who have been aiding Okul's escape. If you are a member of HOE, you do not have to worry about being charged with a crime unless you are aiding Okul or you potentially willingly aided in the construction and execution of Belius.
Thank you.
What would that say about Sunny?
Get in line, Violence. I'm in line for that same question.
Injections are allowed, though.
Sunny is a child.
Yeah,
How, like, Sunny is like, what, 7?
How would
Miranda knows.
yeah, they're younger than
Allegedly.
7. We recently did testing and found out they are between the ages of 3.5 and 5. But what I was going to say about is, Sunny, since I'm guessing we're not going to be charging a person who is literally 5 years or younger criminally, are we going to be taking measures to keep Sunny away from Okul? And since Sunny is already very devoted to Okul, how will we be dealing with that? Sorry for stealing your place. Do we have any plans about that?
We have a CPS.
Nothing specifically about Sunny, but as soon as Mira comes back from the mission with Eleanor, I will discuss it with the judicial branch to see what laws we have in that regard. I don't know if we can take legal action right now. I don't know if our lawmaking has progressed to that point, but we will certainly do what we can to keep Sunny safe.
Miss Mira
Okay.
sucks.
Oh?
Hi
I will
again.
Parents about this.
What? Okay.
Sunny.
So, looking back at the poster for the public event, at the end it says a surprise guest appearance from a former anti-house falsifier will be made as a gesture of goodwill. nobody like read that and thought, something bad is gonna happen.
That's correct. Nobody read that and thought that someone would be executed at this event. Like I had stated earlier, all of Oko's actions up to this point have been all bark and no bite. She has not committed any acts until the ball. So we were not anticipating that she would actually capture, subdue, and then murder someone in cold blood in front of an audience.
Did anybody know that he was missing? Elios?
To my knowledge, no. But when the mission to collect comm devices is over, and I can work with the judicial branch, we're going to be setting up an investigative team to sort of go over all of the people who may or may not have been involved with this, to try and get as much information as we can, and put together a timeline of events that led to this.
Okay. Thank you.
You always ask me. I know what happens.
Hello, Lex.
Hello.
What's your question?
I guess as one of the cesses, I do want to make it clear that we are working hard to figure out exactly what happened and how to resolve this issue. As considering that we now have 2 criminals unfortunately out on the list, I do want to remind faction leaders that we do have a defense forum outside of the courtroom that we would appreciate you filling out. Unfortunately, right now, there is no unified first, so we're hoping that with more information, we can do what we need to solve these issues.
Thank you, Lex. Oh, I'm sorry, did you have more?
No, thank you.
Okay.
Sorry for coming up here so often, but I know this might be more for the judicial branch, but will steps be taken to make the law less reactional and more actional, so then we do not wait until after a person is dead before we take action? I know that is a thin line to be walking, though.
So
Preventative, sorry.
Then the issue there is that if someone has not committed a criminal act, we can't take action against them. The act of killing someone is criminal, but the act of being a suspicious person is not criminal. So I may personally have had my suspicions about Okul, but that alone cannot, constitute grounds for arresting someone. There has to be some kind of reason beyond just my own personal feelings. So I understand where you're coming from, but we have to make sure that the justice system is fair.
That is why it's a thin line. Thank you for answering my question.
Why are we trying to defend Balios? Cause he tried to kill me, and I don't feel safe without Miss Okul.
What would you like us to do?
I just want her back.
Well, I know you might want Okul back, but she willingly fled after killing Balios.
So do you not want her back?
She is an enemy of Solace.
So you want to go?
Not only has
She's a
she
bad
killed
person.
Balios,
She's actually a good person.
She also led a
Balios
party
also tried to be a
go
murderer.
find Eclipse, and they all sustained injuries on the way back because she is reckless. When she is not being malicious, she is still hurting people.
Oh,
Oops, sorry.
Hello, what's your question?
Oh my gosh, where can I sit?
Well, from the blood sample I've actually got from Sunny while they're in the hospital, I notice genetic code can change. What if she's lying about being 7, 4, or whatever her age is? I've seen her shift into different creatures.
I do have a point to talk about this. I have done research.
You collected a sample? From a kid?
No. This. Oh,
Well, yeah,
Magus did that.
blood tests are useful. You want me not have
the
blood to give
parents-
someone that...
Were the parents aware of this?
It will be up to the investigative team to determine what the most credible evidence is for or against Okol's case in their eyes. And if there is anyone to defend Okol, they can also present evidence. But ultimately, the truth of anything will be determined in court, not at a faction meeting. So if you have something to present as evidence, you can do so once the investigative team is put together. You can contact them and show them what you found.
All right.
Hello.
Sorry, I had to go back to the faction meeting to unmute. Sunny, do they have parents taking care of them?
Yes.
I don't know much about their.
Yes. They have two parents, Nixon and Cam.
Okay, just wanted to double check. That was my question. Thank you.
Hello, Waters. What's your question?
It's less of a question and more. There was a tornado today. I don't know if everyone heard. It nearly impacted my group. We are fine. There were some injuries. It escalated very fast. More fast than I would say normal. I will be continuing to investigate it, but I wanted to warn you that if a weather event occurs again, it could do the same thing. So be careful if you see dangerous weather.
Thank you for that public announcement, Waters. I just want to make sure everyone heard there was a tornado that struck their land. If anyone has any extra supplies to give to them, I'm sure it would be greatly appreciated, as they may need it to help rebuild. All right, if there are no other questions.
There are. Thompson.
Yes, what's the question?
Where's Freya during all of this?
Freya cannot be here today. The events that happened on Friday took quite a heavy toll on her.
Yeah, she's recovering.
It took a toll on everyone, and we're still here.
Yeah, but she was the one that pulled she was forced to pull the lever. Don't you think that would have, like, messed her up? Because it definitely did.
Why wasn't there extra precaution to this?
Oh my god.
What
We've been
extra
over this.
precautions- What extra precautions would you like us to have taken? Because I guarantee you, if we had taken any extra precaution, there would have been public outrage on Solace and injustice.
Couldn't we have just done something to prevent what would happen? Couldn't we have some, let's say, take a shot at it?
I want to hear a suggestion right now. What do you
Shoot
want
him.
us to do?
Could we have shot him right there? I'm pretty sure we have weapons, don't we?
Shot him,
I had
shot
a
who?
gun to...
We could have made sure that the doors on the hospital were actually locked and the patients were all inside, because he kind of just got up and left the hospital. And if he didn't get up and leave the hospital, he wouldn't have gone to the hose and he wouldn't have tried to kill me. So Okul wouldn't have had to step in, and then none of it would have happened.
So you're telling me a man who sustained injuries left the hospital and tried to kill you? Someone who was bedridden in the hospital.
That was Belios.
I find that to be a rather dubious claim. But the point of the court system is that those claims are tested in court, not at a faction meeting. So I will direct back to you. What measures should we have taken to ensure that someone was not executed at a ball?
Killing him right after he tried to kill me.
No,
Could have
that
injured,
is unlawful.
could have at least injured Okul.
Well, then why didn't you get up on the stage yourself, huh?
Because
You
I
never
didn't
said
have
high
a
and mighty
range
about it.
weapon.
Doesn't Freya have like the power?
So you want Freya to start using her powers to enforce the law here on Solus? Is that really what you want?
Yeah.
You
It might
really-
help.
I don't think you want that. I honestly don't think you guys want that. It sounds like an easy solution, but let me tell you something. Freya has enough power to make Solus disappear in an instant. And if she chose to do that, every single one of us would die. Now, what
So
happens
she kind of made
if
the
she-
electric chair disappear?
What happens if she ever makes the wrong choice? And how would we ever stop her?
Isn't that up to you? Because like, aren't you like her husband?
No, I'm not her husband.
Oh. Why not?
Hey, so,
I don't think that's relevant to this discussion. But the point is, Freya has unlimited power. And if we let her just use that power however she wishes, there would be no law and order on Solus. It would be another dictator, just like Okul.
Sunny is just a
People on
child,
Solus want
okay?
something different.
Sunny is just a child. Try to go easy, at least.
I highly doubt that.
Okay, Mr. Hay and Mighty.
Yes, what's the question?
It's not really a question, but on the topic of Sunny, I believe maybe we should keep some surveillance. Obviously, her parents should be told about it, but I believe that she could be watched.
I think maybe witness protection would be a better angle. I do have sympathy for her because she is so young and I think clearly has been manipulated by Okul. But it's going to take a long time to sort of break down the barriers that Okul may have put up. So any action that we take that might be too obvious could turn her against the rest of Solus.
Agreed. Thank you.
Yes, but what's the question?
During the party, when Okul brought Sunny up to explain what happened, Sunny said that she was playing dress up with Okul. And that could have meant that she was in Okul's likeness. May not exact shape, but likeness, so she looked exactly like Okul. It's well known that she's a shapeshifter. So his target wasn't Sunny. His target was Okul.
Exactly.
Yeah, I would be inclined to agree with that. But again, any claims like this should be verified in court, not at a faction meeting. I appreciate what you said, and I hope it gets the scrutiny of a court in order to determine the truth. Hello, Lux. You have another question?
Yes, I guess wanted to clarify one thing. Crimes fall under the power of the citizens of the court. So, if any of you are feeling threatened or have been threatened by someone, you need to tell either me, Sel, or Mira, because you do not need to feel unsafe with someone who has shown signs that they were hurting. What happened Friday shouldn't have happened, because Balio should have been imprisoned and brought to court. I don't want anyone to feel scared that they will be harmed by someone because we are not doing our job. Yes, we can do our job. Our job is to keep people like you safe.
Could be all of our responsibilities.
Clearly not doing your job right.
No. But in the future. Thank you.
Thank you, Lux. If there are no other questions, I think we will conclude there.
Why
All right.
can't she be here?
I believe I already answered that.
Probably.
But to reiterate, Freya was forced to pull the lever that killed Belios by Okul in a sick and twisted game. Both levers were rigged. No choice that she picked would have resulted in Belios surviving, but she did not know that. So that event has taken a heavy toll on her, and she was not able to be here today. And with that, we will conclude the meeting. Thank you all for coming.
Whoa!
Whoa!
Whoa.
All right.
Yeah!
Are we not gonna have like the usual thing where we make like statements? Or...
Yeah, no, we are. We're gonna transition into the out of character stuff. Before we do that, also I forgot to tell you the bells mean it's like applause. Or I think
okay,
you've been
cool.
here for that. But yeah, the
Yeah,
bells
yeah.
are applause. So everyone, a round of applause for Virgil. Good job. I think that was great. You guys asked some great questions.
Ding.
Very awesome.
Ding. I need to hop back on. Ding.
Does anyone have any like thoughts after the in character section before we move on to like advertising and everything?
Yeah, with a child
My throat hurts.
Lux, do we have something to say?
I have one.
You want to do it
My
today,
throat
Lux?
hurts so badly.
All right. It seems like we have a lot of stuff to say after. Oh yeah. There is a note behind the podium, but I thought we had clarified that someone else was going to read that at the end. Do we want to do that now?
I don't know if you read my chat, but I was wondering if we are having the section where we're all like, some of us give statements within like character.
Oh, in the character. Oh, okay,
Are we not
yeah.
having?
We can go back to the in character thing.
Sorry.
Yeah, no worries. Okay. We're moving on to in character. If anyone has any announcements, you can come on up. I'm gonna go back invisible. Also, I do not see anyone's chats. If you have questions about something, message Virgil because I'm in spectator and I have the thing closed so I can record stuff. All right. Anyone who has in character things to read, announcements or whatever, go ahead and line up. We will get that going.
I'd like to announce that I will be holding the funeral of Belios sometime soon in the coming days at his former faction's area. All of y'all are welcome to join if you wish.
So I would like to announce that I'm doing a sort of thing for lore, but I need a lot more people. It's in the Lorem, and I forgot what I call it. I think it's just.
This is meant to be in character.
Sorry, I think I probably yeah, sorry. People asked to do, they had some more in-character stuff to do, so we're gonna do that first, and then we will do the announcements. Sorry.
I'm so sorry.
Hello all. I am from Frost and Fur, and I am looking for more members. I know this is kind of not exactly the right time, but to y'all in the back, feel free to come check out the area. Yeah.
I actually the opposite of like you, but my dad's like you. So one of my dad's friend has that one, but for your wife, but not your wife. That one to the captain guy. That's for the captain guy.
Okay. Can everyone hear me?
Yes.
Okay. Hello, everyone. It's nice to see you all again, and I thank you for allowing me to speak. I know how much of a mixed topic my parasites are, the mycete leeches, but I would like to promise to everyone that I will do my best to make sure that I can convince you to at least not be so negative towards them, since they really can't do any harm on their own accord. So back on my planet, we use the parasites all the time. If any pets were harmed, or if any like had grave injuries that wouldn't allow them to survive, we'd bring them back. Not in the sense of replacing them or reanimating them. It's more so to give another creature a chance at life that it would have never had beforehand. Give me a second. Chatterosa, can you please start recording? Oh my gosh. Hold on. Sorry. I can't get out. Alright, sorry, I'm lagging. Okay. Alright, my creation, can you please make yourself known? This is a mycete leech, or at least one that's bonded completely. Using the bones of a sheep, I was able to bring it to life, and I guess somehow managed to make it. I'm sorry?
Why is it in a mildly humanoid shape?
That's just how I meant it for this presentation. Usually they're never like this, but it's just to
the
show.
humanoid shape would not be helping the case.
Please hold any concerns for after. But it's able to craft things. So if you come here, try to give it iron a stick, it won't be able to make a sword. If you can please make an iron sword. See? If I were to tell it to cook some chicken, prototypes, there's no prototypes. It's all based on stuff from my planet. And what I
usually is a mild concerning fact.
So you can see, cooked some chicken. Now, if I were to tell it to attack as well, where did it? Okay, well, where did that armor stand go? Okay, well, there's supposed to be an armor stand, but it's not working. It will attack whichever command it really gives. It will do whatever it would like to make their owner happy. Oh, okay. Their whole relevance is based around making their owners happy. They cannot survive without a proper bond with its masters, and go through very, very heavy withdrawals, which will cause them to die out near immediately.
Let's say, what
anyone-
if someone negative gets a hold of it?
It will, if they don't have any good intentions in mind, the mycete leech will reject them. It's smart enough to at least recognize when someone's intentions are not good. And plus, I can very, very simply take out the leech itself.
How does the leech have morality?
It's from what people on my planet used to think. It was from the natural smell people give off whenever, like, the pheromones people release whenever they're experiencing stress or having like the small tells of lying, where the heart rate goes up and the body starts sweating. If that makes sense.
There's many complications to that. Being morality is not often a black and white scale. Just because someone is evil does not mean they lie. They can twist the truth, which I guess might be lying by omission, but not always. And
even then,
what morality do they serve compared to others and the general populace?
I'm sorry, I'm a little. I just. Okay. Even if, say, someone like Okul, I guess, were to take hold of one, and it were to do its bidding, it's very, very simple for someone of my kind to be able to remove that bond, which is a little forcefully and will result in the death of the leech. So nothing will repeat itself, if that makes any sense. Does anyone have any other questions?
You're the one precaution against this?
Yes. Miss the blue dress?
Hi. Can I come up and say hi?
Yeah, you can, Id.
Like, completely safe?
Yep. Can you please give her a handshake?
Oh, that's not good.
See, it really can't do any harm. I mean, it looks a little unpleasant on the eyes and does not sound the best, but as long as I'm the one in control, it won't do anything out of its own fruition.
Kind of like organ donation, almost.
I guess so, yeah.
Donating your skeleton.
Yeah, that makes sense, yeah. Organ donation.
But really, with the... I don't know. If it's already dead, it can't really... Ooh, this is really morally... I need to
I'm
think
sorry.
about
How is no one freaked out by this? Like, this is deranged. You're parading around a dead body like a puppet corpse. Have you no respect for the dead?
I mean, I'm terrified.
This is wrong. This is completely wrong.
This is fine. I find this is cool.
I don't care what you find cool. This is deranged.
I mean, it's kind of just like organ donation. You're just donating your bones. You don't need them anymore.
It's not human bones either. It's all animal bones.
Wrong. Even if it's just animals, it's still wrong.
I don't see anything wrong with it, really.
I mean, if your grandma was dying and she needed a bone transplant,
be alive. It should be made dead in a piece. It should. This is wrong.
Please, can you please tell me what's the difference between that and harvesting the organs of a dead person? Is it not the same thing?
The organs of a dead person doesn't bring them back to life. It doesn't bring the soul back from the afterlife. This does.
It does not. It's not at all.
what if we were to take the heart out of it and put the heart in the ground?
Okay, this is insane.
Insane how? I see nothing wrong with it.
Thank you.
What the hell is wrong with you?
Nothing. What's wrong with you?
I'll reiterate one more time.
Fine.
This is not the same creature it once was. The heart within is the actual creature itself, taking over the same exact thing.
Oh, great. So they're piloting a dead body.
I guess so.
Like a
If it makes you feel any better, if you've been to the tavern where Feather resides in Drax, Drax is no longer a skeleton because my leech is taking over it, and it makes it basically back to normal. It isn't reanimating anything. It's giving another creature its own life within the suit of another, if that makes any sense. This happens throughout
That's
so
not a
many
way
different.
to live.
What if it's its only way to live?
That's how it has to live. Do you think hermit crabs like having to shuffle through the shells of deceased creatures just to survive from predators?
Okay, but shells are not previous
Shells
living
were
flesh.
living creatures.
They're completely different thing. The living creatures
Shells are
what's
bones often created from sea slugs
This
that are
is-
left
this-
behind when the sea slug dies.
There is a lot.
I can't believe you just compared reanimating a dead person to a hermit crab changing shells.
Once again, it's not reanimating. There's nothing being reanimated here. This is not the same creature as it once was.
So all of the biomatter in that being's body is completely 100% new.
Yes,
not taken from
it is
anyone
all
else.
made up of mushroom. If you were to
even-
slice it open right now, you would see there's nothing inside except for pure mushroom.
And bone?
And bones.
The bones, of someone else.
The bones are still in there.
What gives you the right to take someone else's bones and turn them into this?
Question. If you were to, I don't know, cut off your pinky finger, could you make a new creature out of just the pinky finger, or does it have to be an entire being?
It has to be an entire being.
Okay, so we couldn't just.
No,
I have a question.
That's unfortunate.
You can't just cut off your leg and have a walking leg.
Dang.
I have a question. Do the bones need to be organic? Or can they be fabricated to look like bone? Simply, I guess, metal, plastic,
good question.
wood, or something else?
Or like a calcium deposit in a skeleton shape.
So thus, it's still giving the structure for it to climb on?
Like stability?
I would have to do more testing about that. I don't know much about
the only way around that.
That would help lessen some of the moral aspect.
Okay, I'm out of here. This is.
I have a question.
And people who put bone meal on their roses.
Say, if enough of these creatures come into being, how do we know they won't just turn against us and turn into some sort of giant creature?
They physically they can't spread. They're not like the average fungus here.
But they can take over corpses.
They can take over corpses in moderation.
In moderation, what if you just stumble upon a graveyard?
They're only like men with one body.
Are these creatures sterile?
Yes, very.
How do you get more?
They asexually reproduce.
Is there a
I
limit?
mean, they're not sterile.
How do they procreate if they're sterile and there's a limited number of them? Are they just gonna go extinct?
It's very hard to explain. I'm sorry. There's a little bit too much going on to really try to process everything. They're sourced from my planet. I only brought a few from the last remaining ones. Left within my.
You guys are basically downing their norm. This is normal to them.
And in the sense, yeah, this is very, very, very heavily practiced on my planet for thousands of years.
How have they not gone extinct? If they are finite.
They're bonded with people. So when the massive disappearances happened, they started dying out.
Do they have consciousness? Do they have like sentience?
Sentience?
Are they able to have
Yes,
their own
they do.
thoughts? But they
Their
can't. They have
their
to
thoughts
obey you.
are their thoughts are to defend their master, basically, to do whatever they wish to
That
to follow.
doesn't sound.
Basically
That
like a
sounds
personal
like you're
bodyguard.
enslaved.
It's
If they
it's a
have thoughts,
symbiotic
then it
relationship.
means they're enslaved. If they don't have
Yeah.
thoughts, then that means you have a living puppet helping you. I'm not sure which is worse.
No, please, because they cannot bond with each other. They create a bond. There's a symbiotic bond between the host and the leech. The human, or the master, gets the aid of adorable creature who's willing to defend for them, to protect them in any way from any sorts of storms. Like, say, a massive tornado, they would have gotten you out, and anyone you wished for safety, or help keep the infrastructure of any. Okay.
Okay, I'm fine with iron golems, but this using a dead body.
I believe research into seeing if they can host. I believe more research is required, such as how do they
agree.
reproduce? So then we can make sure that, one, they do not reproduce in a unwanted way, the more intricacies of how their bond with others works, and as well as, do they need it to truly be a dead body, or can it be imitation of a dead body made from other materials, so thus we do not have to mess with a corpse of another thing in order to let this thing live. I believe those would be the best things to research before we could continue with the use of them.
Either way, I have still gotten the green lights to be able to use them. So
Who gave you a green light on this?
From
This is
who?
insane.
Mira did,
Mira?
as well as other judges. That's what I've been told. Yes,
That's what you've been told?
I've been told that Mira gave me the green light, and so have the other judges.
I think
I
you
don't
guys
know
are just
who they are.
overreacting.
It's not. To put it this way, I'm not going out of my way to murder any animals I see in sight to build up an army or anything. These are animals I found already dead from
Yeah,
being
but you're
hunted by
bringing-
other animals.
You're bringing
There's
it to
nothing,
the point where other people could do that. You do know that.
and I have the power to stop whichever person tries to weaponize them.
And who's to say that you won't use it?
Why would I have
Or
a
that
reason to
someone want to
abuse it?
abuse you to stop them from stopping them.
I mean, I'm just saying, I'm not accusing you of anything, but if you were to, for some reason, go down that path, then who can stop?
Probably the deity Freya.
Not a deity.
Not a
That's
deity.
a
Well,
mild misconception.
In my eyes, at least.
Oh, great.
Deifying someone makes them without flaws. They just also have power.
So let me get this straight. Your backup plan, in case you suddenly turn evil, is to have someone else kill you.
Well, not kill me, just kill the leeches. And I guess
not kill
imprison me.
you. Not kill you, the person who did this. No, kill all of the slaves that you created.
Yeah.
Well, then in that case, you will have to kill me. If my death is what's needed for some false tale, some what if, then
I
so
have
be
a
it.
great what if for you. I have a fantastic what if for you. What if we do not allow this? What if we just
I've
say
already
no?
had the green light.
I don't care.
Frankly, I don't
care.
care. Yeah,
Rulings can always be overturned
I
later
don't
on.
care. If my culture said for the last 1,000 years I can go to whatever planet I want and blow it up, I don't think you guys would let me stay here. No, this is unacceptable.
That's pretty much what happened with Miraju. And we...
There are cultures who have
fought
very
against him.
unlikable.
Yeah, what if we just give it a test run?
I was saying we should
Oh
do
my
further
God,
research, so then
If
before
you-
it
if
ever
anyone
gets
wishes-
implemented.
If anyone wishes to do a test run or, anything, there is a subject right here for you that's willing enough to give its body up to do whichever picking and prodding you wish to do upon it. Because this is still a living creature. Whether you wish to believe it or not, it's still a living creature, no matter how you think it.
They don't have free will.
They have enough free will to respond to however you wish.
That's,
And
okay, you
that's
said
not
that it
free
wouldn't
will. That's
harm
not what
someone,
free
right?
will means. Free will means that they can choose. Do they have a way to leave if they so wish?
They have no reason to.
Oh my god. This conversation is just
Okay,
circular.
you said that it won't do anything like negative, right? If it gives a
No.
negative and like it wouldn't. Okay. Tell it to hit me.
Oh, go ahead. Try to hit him. Do you see anything happening? Does anyone see anything
It wouldn't
happening?
work for your intended purpose. You were saying they'd work as guard dogs. If
Okay,
they
but
Where's the
cannot
sword?
even
let's,
attack, they
let's
wouldn't.
just be. First of all, I have an issue with the sword because there's no armor or weapons allowed in the meeting room, even if it's just iron. You do know that, right?
I'm very much aware.
It was just an example.
There are 1,001 other things that could have been crafted.
Well, that's the best I could think of. Anyways, if anyone took I don't know where the sword went, but if anyone took it, then if you were to give it to the sword, it would not be able to stab anyone. Because there's no one to defend. If I were to tell it to, I don't know, get some dynamite and blow up this room, it wouldn't be able to do anything. Does that make any sense? So I don't know how people can just sit here and try to belittle these actual animals because you think it's wrong, when other animals do the same exact thing and you don't turn it.
This is
you turn a
not
blank eye to
comparable
it.
to hermit crabs.
No, please let me speak, because this is exactly what other animals do. Hermit crabs take the shells of dead animals. They're live creatures that take the shells of dead animals to make its own home. This is the same exact thing, except you just want to pick and choose whichever thing you want. How is that fair at all? This is something that my planet has done for thousands of years.
The difference, another
I'm
thing.
bringing it onto this planet to try to at least help spread it and make other people's lives not as miserable, where people aren't getting kidnapped and electrocuted or having to worry about getting shot from some crazed maniac. Like, does that make any sense?
So what's your plan? Bring back Balios and make him jump in front of a bullet? Like, this is insane. Why are we entertaining this? Why are you still on the stage?
Who said anything about bringing people? I've mentioned multiple different times. You cannot bring back a person. I will not. That's as far as I will go.
But you're
There's no bringing
using
back
their
people.
body after their death. Isn't that disrespectful to the dead?
It's an animal. Animals disrespect each other all the time. We are still animals, whether you like to admit it or not.
Yeah, but don't you think it's disrespectful to use dead bodies no matter if they're human or not?
Don't we eat the dead bodies of the animals?
Do bugs
Isn't
not
respectful enough for you, or is that like you don't have a say to that?
Flies laying eggs
so
in
you
a
have a
body,
problem
is
with
that
me,
not
but not
disrespectful?
this? What is your issue with me, man?
That is fine in my eyes. There is nothing wrong with that. That is a living animal. That is a living creature.
Thank you.
Y'all are all overreacting.
All right, can we just put an end to this? I've just. Oh dear God.
Wait, what is? There's a note here. I didn't put this down. It says, I don't want to say that I don't want any commentary on what is written here. You're all ungrateful. I'm sure at least some of you remember the ghost from last week's faction meeting, Croy. I know he was involved in an ambush. I know people got hurt, but I want to say that he was lying. The group was never meant to ambush the anti. It was to look for information and evidence and nothing more.
So they harmed somebody or tried to harm somebody?
I don't know.
That
there's more
note
figures.
is irrelevant to the mushroom leeches, the mycelial lesions.
Yeah, this is someone by someone named Cran. I don't know who that is.
Oh wait, I thought that you were still talking. Sorry, my bad.
That they're in character reading out a note that they found.
I missed that part. Sorry. That's
Can we pause? I need to get more water. I need to get more water for this gurgling.
No, you can stop with the gurgle.
All right.
You can stop with the gurgle.
2-minute bathroom break. 2-minute bathroom break.
Friend, I just peed. You hate me? I just peed.
Yes.
I'm sorry. I did not.
This
is blasphemy. This is I'm outraged.
I have something to say right afterwards. I have something to say right after.
And all these heathens
Lux,
get a
I wanna make
bathroom
sure
break. What is this?
Lux, I want to make sure you're doing okay. I know a lot of people are like
I need feedback
against you for all of this.
Oh yeah. I
but-
just want to say this is not at all. This is all in character. I want to clarify. This is all in character. I don't actually hate you.
This is great.
I did not insert to go into
This
this
is
song. I am so
fantastic.
sorry.
Great. Love.
I have a quick question.
I love what you're doing.
Am I being a good voice actress?
Yes. All of you
trying
are
to
doing a
make
great
it
job.
work.
This
Wait,
is how is the
I have
one
a
day that
question.
I'm not hosting, you guys? This is like the best one ever. Virgil needs to host
Bro,
more
I
often.
think I think Marcelo needs to hold more meetings. This is so much fun.
Yeah.
No,
I'm enjoying the Virgil crash outs so much. It's so entertaining, dude.
Bro,
Virgil, can you crash out
everyone's out
for
here
me?
yelling.
This is from
Everyone's out here yelling and stuff, and I'm just over here trying to be civil about
No,
it.
dude, the wife not wife is so funny.
I have a quick
The wife thing was hilarious.
I'm in tears.
Can I take a leash to Valios's funeral
have
and
not
forward
heard
the
of
coughing
this.
with him?
No,
No,
you cannot
they don't
throw a
work
leak at Balios'
And
corpse.
to try and not laugh.
But we could bring him back.
Yeah, theoretically speaking, you can do that, but it's not advised at all.
Sunny is
I
going
mean,
to randomly force Marcelo and Freya to get married. You know,
I
We
did
gotta
not mean for
force
this to go
them
on
to
for
get
that long.
married? Is that
I'm really
marriage?
sorry.
It's an arranged marriage.
Is that an arranged marriage?
I got a fish.
arranged
Let them
by a
talk a little
child,
bit. They just started dating.
a
Let them go
4-year-old
back.
child.
Bro,
All
They
right,
must
30
marry
seconds.
you.
We're gonna go back. 30 seconds.
If
Bagel.
you're not married
Okay, I'm
by
back.
the end of the season, I'm going to riot.
Wait, I need to go. Okay,
Bagel.
I'll be back.
By the
Be
end of
back
the
to get my
season,
water.
dude.
Okay.
Check lore Tuesday. There is lore about Sunny and the shapeshifting.
Virgil, I apologize. I thought Freya would have told you.
Lore Tuesday. There is. I wrote a document all about that.
Bro,
Give me
Freya,
more.
what did
You
we
gotta
do?
draw more
What did
Freya and Marcelo art. That's how I'll make them get married. You gotta make more art of them.
Yes, my children, draw
Okay.
more fan art.
Friendship.
Yes.
We will draw more ship art.
Okay, everyone get back in your seats.
Question. More gurgling or no?
I love the
No,
gurgling. The
you don't
gurgling
have
is
to.
killing me.
Yes,
If you wish to keep doing it, you can.
Yes,
You don't have to.
Okay,
Here's the
everyone calm
I'm
down.
encouraged.
We're gonna start soon. Take a seat,
Oh, yeah,
whatever,
bathroom
wherever you were. All right,
But
we're
on
gonna.
a serious note, somebody went to the moon on it. They were stuck on the roof, and I broke the roof, and now they're in the moon.
They're
Oh,
on
no.
the moon?
Not
There
again.
is no moon.
They're on the moon?
You know what I mean? They went to the sky. They went just
Oh
up.
no.
I believe someone had the
picked up-
lead
yeah,
in
that's
the
their
door and
atmosphere.
just
Did they have,
gone.
Did they
I
have
take it back now.
the clevitation? Or no, not the
Yeah.
clevitation.
The trapdoor of Wii.
Wii.
Trapdoor.
And then they're just
yeah.
gone.
And I was like, oh, I'll break the roof, but they'll fall down, and then they went up.
Okay, we're actually gonna go
No,
back
they were
now.
not glued to the roof.
We could do more of this talking afterwards. Let's continue in character stuff. Go ahead and finish reading the thing, and then we're gonna I think move on. All right, everyone ready?
No, one more.
Okay, go.
It was to look for.
Who is rummaging in gravel right now?
They're going through their Legos. They're going through their Legos.
Please
Can you mute if you're doing that, please? Okay, please continue.
It was to look for for information and evidence and nothing more. That is what Croy was told by the blind prophet. It was her who put together that group, who lied and said it was just to look for evidence. Croy went along with it to keep people safe. He knew something would go wrong. The reason no one fucking died was because he was there. Why did he take the blame? Because for reasons I don't know. He somewhat cares for the Garden Tool faction leader. That's all he does. He protects people and cares for people. The only reason I can write in your English language is because of him. I won't name anyone else, but they know who they are. And the notes on the locations of the Anathai, he was trying to figure out where she may go next, if there's a pattern in her travels. The only reason he didn't say anything was because if she was listening to her pattern... because if she was listening, her pattern would change, and he'd have to start all over again. And now guess what? He's fucking missing. Probably because he wasted his time trying to explain himself to you people and his abilities weakened. He could be hurting somewhere, and I can't see him and help him. If you see him, you are to apologize to him and send him home. I don't care what your views or opinions are. I still need him. No commentary. Keep your opinions to your journals.
Real quick, I have something I want to hand you.
Agreement? Am I supposed to read this too, or
you can read it by yourself or out loud, or I don't care.
I'm gonna remain silent on that. That is not how they work.
Oh no.
This was
No, I mean like if I die.
This was someone.
Frog, please mute.
I'm not doing anything.
Someone of the name of Cran wrote this. I'm not sure who that really is, but it sounds like some people here very much upset them. And
Can I see the book?
yes.
One sec, actually.
And please, for the love of everything, get an open mind. Leech, please come over here. My creation, please.
Aww.
Just get done.
Okay, thank you.
Hello, I am Magus Solflex. As you know, I am one of the doctors at the hospital here. I know there's been some little confusion and anger but I am no smoke and mirrors. Yes, I do take blood samples of people without their permission, but it's a logical step to ensure that I can have the blood supply I need to make sure they don't bleed out.
Okay, I didn't know you were a doctor.
Well, check in every once in a while, you know?
I'm sorry. I try to mind my own business.
Now, I also understand that some of you are a little bit worried about my scarabs. My little metallic bugs that seem to crawl around and tick. I will be donating one of them to Virgil and his crew so they can study it and ensure there's nothing wrong with it and clearly prove it's not some sort of evil device. Is there any questions I can answer for you all?
I'd like to ask a question, though it's not exactly about your scraps.
All right.
You run the hospital, correct?
That would be correct.
is there something I need to do to be able to join the hospital? I said that in the last faction meeting, but I do want to join and help.
I recommend joining the Keepers of Solace, because it is technically under their rule. Other than that, I can help you become an apprentice, and we can get that soon as done.
All right, thank you.
Anyone else? All right. The scarabs do not lay eggs. However, they do. You know what? I usually just give them like a branch, and they're good. Okay, I will hop down now.
Hello guys. So since last faction meeting, I've been kind of stuck in here. I think 2 days ago, Light saved me from being stuck in here. The reason being is that I believe I saw Eclipse again, but Eclipse was, at least I think it was Eclipse, was standing behind the glass there. Blood coming from her eyes. I don't know if it was just fear or if anybody else saw it. Has anybody else seen this figure?
It might be a shapeshifter.
A shapeshifter?
Maybe. I keep an eye out. I'll go check a few things, but I have an idea. I don't want to say that it's not Eclipse.
Okay.
Can it not be Cryblood? Does anyone know? Because I'll get back to you on that.
Okay. Has anybody else seen? Oh. Okay. Thank you.
All right, is that it?
Think so.
Seems like it. Wow, what a... That was like an hour and a half, almost, for just the in-character portion.
That was so much fun.
Yeah.
I was about to say, can I do a joke and just get up on the stage and start gurgling while you guys are just like, what the heck?
Oh my god.
Yeah, that was so good.
The gurgling had me dying. I had to mute so many times.
The gurgling was so good.
I would just like to say,
I was choking on the water.
Yeah.
You were gonna say?
Back of your throat closed whenever you got a little water.
I would say that I'm a little sorry it took so long.
Shush, Lux is saying something.
I was saying, like, I'm sorry it took so long, like, the meeting, or, like, that little intervention thing, and that it kind of, like, ruined the note, I guess, 'cause I was stuttering a lot during it.
Oh, no, you're good.
And I didn't mean for it to be that long, like...
No, that's
like,
I love long
amazing.
meetings. This is fantastic. I think everyone had a lot of fun.
Yeah, Doctor, how's your first meeting?
I don't know what the hell's going on.
Get it one day, buddy. You'll get it.
join.
Or you won't.
Oh yeah.
It's not
should we
uncommon.
introduce the doctor to the group or whatever. You want to be
You know-
introduced?
wait, I'm pretty sure
Oh.
everyone knows the procedure. For
I
this.
mean, what?
Oh, right. Everyone get your valuables. We need to make sure there's no poor
Yeah.
people. Like,
Oh,
making sure
Okay,
they're not
we're,
poor.
we're going to move into the out of character stuff now. If you have announcements and stuff, Truffle, you can go first. I know you were like in the middle of saying something when we said get off the stage. Sorry about that. And even if you're obviously part of the group that's in space, like you can come up and say things as well. This is comments, questions, announcements, whatever you need. Go for it.
Where's
all good,
Doctor?
all good for kicking me off the stage.
Poor person,
so
where are they?
I have a Laura.
Please
my
listen
characters
and
are
don't interrupt
changed.
people on the stage. Sorry.
Oh,
As I say,
it's called My Characters Are Changing. My character's eyes are changing color. How does your character react? It's for our document. And I just wanted to sort of say that because I do want to make this into a document, but I need a lot more responses. So far, a lot of the responses have been great and also funny. I think one person said, like, I just want to take it so much. Alright, I'm gonna get off stage.
Bro, if you're gonna be a D16, you got jaundice or whatever. Please tell me if anybody got that reference. Okay,
You're alone here,
let me
girl.
start.
Indeed. Let's go.
Should say something totally unhinged, and then it was immediately followed by gurgling, and I just could not.
I literally, I was afraid I was unmuting, so I was gonna burst out laughing.
Okay.
Well, I'm
this
happy I made
one-
you guys laugh.
This one is gonna be like something you guys have to hold on to until like the 28th. Yeah, the 28th, if my math is correct. And
Next week,
Mira has-
exactly.
Yeah. So Mira lost what is it? Album.
Like
Cece is part of this. But basically the rest of the album is something that is still missing, and it might be a good lore opportunity for you to get either know Mira more or make your own suspicions on Mira. You can either keep the album or you can give it back. It's at your choice. It's just I'm giving you guys the information about some pictures. So if you guys want to be interested in that or want to know more about that, just DM me, and then we can talk about how to format that. All right, thank you.
I regret you're doing that.
Don't regret it, girl. You cooked.
Slay.
Exactly.
So I mentioned this in a lore document in my character, but I found a really nice place to start the garden I mentioned for spirits and such. If anyone wants to help, they're welcome. Just private message me and I'll start a group for everyone who wants to help. That's all.
Lemon?
Lemon, you're muted.
Oh.
5 word from a stall. It's
stall.
It's the good kind of child.
The consistency. Oh.
Bro, the tail came out like beautifully for me. Just like for us too.
Okay. 2 things. Number 1. In
Sounds
Lore
good.
Tuesday, there is a document laying out some of the functions of Sunny's shapeshifting. Okay? Essentially saying, no, she cannot change her age and all that. Okay. Another thing. Where is this poor person, the new person? Can they please walk up to
Okay,
the
let me
stage?
show you. Get up, woman. Get up.
Wow. Wow. Poor? Where do you want to go? Poor?
Oh, bro.
Okay.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
Please come up here.
Where do I...
Get on the stage next to
do I-
Rando. I get a
All right.
doctor because we're friends.
Please, Blue Feather. Since we're not a fan of poor people, here's 2 stacks of diamonds.
Not a fan of...
That's crazy.
By the way, this is normal.
Whip out your armor.
This is the running joke, the running gag of the server. We're not a fan of poor people,
your
so we
armor.
make no one poor.
Off your armor. Do it.
Yeah.
Show it off.
Is that my armor? Is that my armor?
Yeah, I'm gonna show them. Guys, look at the cool jewelry I got her.
So you're not poor.
I'm not poor. Do you want
Let's
this?
go, guys.
You lied.
I have...
You lied. You lied.
I have like 6 stacks of meat. I killed a bunch of animals. Do you want meat?
Sorry, I know we said no poor people, but we
can't.
also
I'm
eat the rich here. Give me your stuff.
True.
Where are you,
True.
bro?
Run, boy, run.
You want this? You want
Run,
this?
Forrest,
You want...
run. Oh, yeah,
You
I'll
want-
take it.
No,
I'll take it.
take the damn diamonds.
Christ,
Do you...
you have
Communism, hell yeah.
Yeah,
Give me a-
communism! I also have like 19 diamonds.
I got a diamond trading in the corner.
I had
Yeah,
2 stacks. I had 2 stacks.
No, that's mine. It's mine.
Enlightenment cookies just sitting here.
People been stepping on
Okay,
it.
so my bad. Regarding the quote unquote eclipse sightings that Frog was talking about, I would like to make it clear I'm the one orchestrating these, and I am looking for more people to help with it. Whether or not this is actually eclipse or not is mysterious, but I'm doing it. So not Frey or anything. So if you'd like to help me with that, let me know. Or if you just want to like write your character doing interactions like we did with like classic Eclipse before, that's also cool. I just would like to point out that there are 2 very important distinctions. The first being that, like Frog mentioned, she's bleeding from the eyes. And the second being that this person, who may or may not be Eclipse, does not speak, nor do they engage. They just kind of stare at you from afar. So if y'all want to write sightings or interactions, I would be very pleased if you would do that. Feel free to do so. Just let me know if you're doing it. I would appreciate that. But I am looking for people to help with that. So if anybody is willing, just DM me. Little bow.
Hell yeah.
The enlightenment cookie up here is just straight up dust at this point. People have been stepping on it. If you look in either the tab,
can I eat it?
please don't. It's under my. What was that?
Oh, sad emoji.
Feather, what was that noise you made? What was that? What
was
did I make?
intense.
What noise? What made
Who just burped really
It's like you
loud?
threw up on her. Why did you throw up on
Mine
her?
has a small addiction to cookies.
It's like you threw up on her.
Oh, this is killing me. Okay.
Why did you throw up?
Cookie was been under everyone's feet. I would throw up too. Okay. If you look in the chat, you may see some people have their character's name in blue or aqua. If you would also like your character's name in blue or aqua, please DM me. I would say ping, but it usually gets lost in the messages. So just DM me and say, hey, I want my character's name to be this in game. You have to be online when I do this. So if you want it done now, DM me right now and I will do it while other people speak while you're online. It cannot be done while you're offline, sadly. So again, DM me. I think I've got pretty much everyone in here. I think there's like 5 people. I'll get CrewFix alt account fixed. But yeah.
Well, I'm serious. What sound did I make?
Sounds like
Like
you threw
out
up
that
and burped
metal
at the
scream,
exact
bro.
same time.
No,
You threw up and burped
Please,
at the same time.
Did somebody record it? Did somebody record it?
Frog, please.
I stopped.
I'm recording the
I stopped
whole.
recording.
I'm recording the whole meeting. Don't worry, it was there.
Okay,
Thank you, Freya.
Thank you.
Send me the
timestamp.
No.
I think it might have been like I might have had extra water in my mouth when I was trying to make chewing sounds.
Probably.
I don't know what it was.
Either lock in.
Was that everyone? No
I'm
more
tr- I'm
announcements.
trying.
All
And yeah, I
right.
just gotta say the crash
Tavern,
outs today were amazing.
Yeah,
I was
good
laughing
job
the
to
whole time.
everyone.
Tavern fully.
Round of applause
fully,
for yourself.
Finished.
Huh?
Tavern is fully remodeled.
Oh,
I
sweet.
got a new bar station at the karaoke with the microphone.
Karaoke.
Give her money.
I have no business there. Literally nobody comes over. I only have one homeless guy living there.
Only one.
Okay.
Just one. Yeah, Doctor, you're
Okay.
homeless now.
No. No.
Just full on barked.
It's like one of those little scraggly white dogs. It's like your aunt has or something.
Oh God.
Oh, she's sick.
I'm
Doctor,
sorry,
are you
what is this
sick?
ever again?
Yes, I am sick. I am sick.
Caption Marcelo
Wait, what?
has beef with a toddler.
What?
If you guys haven't seen the
What?
meme, that was put in where was it?
S&P General.
S&P General
Oh yeah.
with the cat thing that killed me. Okay, thank you all for joining. This
Can
was
we
very
do a
fun.
gif of
I'm
me
gonna see if I
dying?
can convince Virgil to host another meeting in the future because I think this was very fun.
This was
Ouch!
so much
The auto save
My
noise.
ear!
Joel,
Oh!
did I
God dang
actually
it, Freya,
scare
why'd you do that?
Did I scare you with my gurgling?
You entertained us.
You could be a presser
Yeah.
voice actor.
All
Alright, meeting is adjourned.
If you guys ever need a voice actor for that type of crap, sign me, text me.
Oh, Heidi,
I can also voice act.